Hello, Pisces. Welcome and welcome back to Pisces Network, you guys. Beautiful day. Welcome. Thank you all for being here. We're going to get into another reading for you guys. First and foremost, you guys, be sure you're subscribed. Y'all be sure to hit the like button. We're going to get into whatever it is that you need to know. I know your spirit team, your ancestors, your guides have a message for you because I feel already my tongue twisting. Because they're channeling through me, but they have an important message for you. And I feel like this one is going to be, it's going to be helpful and motivational. I feel like your spirit team wants to help you to stay motivated through whatever it is that you're facing at this time, you guys. Okay. So like the video, subscribe. If the reading is resonating, put a brain in the comments, you guys. Engage with the content. That's a great way to help the channel for free. Okay. And just so you guys know, we are still raising funds for the building fund. Thank you to everyone. Shout out to all of you guys who have donated to the building fund, you guys. It is very, it's really helping a lot. I want you to know how much it's helping. And I want you to know that just you being so kind to donate means a lot to me. So the more you donate, the more names you will be entered into the raffle for free reading. I'm giving away 3 free readings to everyone who donates. So if you donate, $10 or less, you'll get 1 name entered. If you donate $20 to $10, you'll get 2 names. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you can put your name, you can put someone else's name. It's totally up to you guys, but that's my way of giving back because I just have to. But if each of you guys who watch this video could donate $10, it would definitely get us super close to our goal. And you guys have been making a huge difference. So I just wanted to show my gratitude to all of you guys. And especially for those of you who have been, holding me down, even though I'm stressed out. I really appreciate it. I'm not actually stressed out, so I'm not going to speak that. But for those of you who have been sticking with your girl through the rough times, I really appreciate it because there's not a lot of people who can do that. And it means a lot to me. So let's get into this message, you guys. The link to the GoFundMe is below. And if you donate anonymously, just email the email in the description box and say building fund in the subject line, you guys, please. Because it'll help me find your email so I won't skip over you. And then you can just send me like a screenshot of your donation and your name so I can enter you privately into the raffle, okay? But we are going to get into a reading. Look, the star card is at the bottom of the deck. Y'all know I shuffle the decks before I put them back in the box. So the star card being at the bottom of this deck, definitely what I said with your spirit team. That's kind of eerie because they want you to be motivated. They want you to be inspired. It's like they're speaking to you through the stars, through the moon, through the celestial bodies in the sky. And they want you to be hopeful about the future because they are connected to you. Something about your hair or your crown chakra, they could definitely be connected to you that way. Some of you may need to wash your hair. I also feel like you grounding yourself in nature or maybe getting in contact with the leaves or the grass or maybe even a body of water could be significant. If you have a pet, hold your pet like she's doing on the card. I really feel like they're guiding you. There's like a North Star aspect of this reading where they're guiding you. And our beautiful May has basically started the GoFundMe for us. And Lanice is helping out, but she also has gifted the channel a new deck, the Talisman Oracle. So we're going to get into that. We're going to get into this Talisman Oracle to see what the most important message is for you guys when it comes to this reading. So let's go. I'm thinking about that Busta Rhymes songs with Chris Brown when he be like, da, da, da. And then Chris Brown be like, leg up. And then Busta Rhymes start rapping real fast. That Busta Rhymes verse is significant. They want you to go listen to that. Look at Me Now, I think the song was, with Chris Brown and Busta Rhymes. Because I'm hearing him at the end talking about, because I got to taste it and I got to have it and I got to cut all through this traffic just to be at the top of the throne. And I got to have it. Have it. That's the part that's popping up in my head. So y'all might want to go listen to that song. At least the Busta Rhymes verse, because that was a cold verse. Busta Rhymes, know he can rap something. But okay. For Pisces, guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors of the highest vibration for Pisces, Father, Mother, God. What is the most important message that you need, Pisces, to hear at this time that you would like for me to deliver from you, your spirit selves, from their spirit team, through me to them? What is the most important message? Ooh, yeah. This deck is cold-blooded. I'm telling you. I love the, like, glossiness. Like, they're glossy. And the black, like, I love black. Ooh, there's an owl at the back. Learn the truth. Interesting. I'm telling you, these owls are significant for you guys. There's definitely eyes on you and everyone around you. And your actions are being observed, but also the actions of others around you are being observed as well. Ooh, we have equilibrium that just popped out. So this is having to do with the actions of you and other people being observed. That equilibrium card. I'm going to get another one. We have happiness. Yeah, so it has to do with balance. What is the most important message that you have for Pisces, Spirit? The most important message that you want them to know at this time. Mindfulness. Okay. So this is about you and others around you being observed with this equilibrium, and happiness was at the bottom. And then mindfulness along with grounding. I knew it. I knew it. They want you to get grounded. And you know why? It's because everything's a lesson. And you're going to learn regardless. But the more grounded you are, the more clearly you're going to be able to see the message that Spirit is trying to give to you. Okay? Now, we are going to take a moment to read. I think I went the wrong way. Okay. Equilibrium. So, it says, in a reading, it's time to align your intentions with your actions. You are dancing between opposite forces and your mind is racing with ideas. The complexity of motion is important in the discovery of new methods. The complexity of motion is important in the discovery of new methods. And when all the forces acting upon us balance each other, we are at equilibrium. Our perseverance and ability to let go coalesce in a state of harmony. Okay. So perseverance and an ability to let go combine, basically coalesce in a state of harmony. Learning to accept misfortunes, but having determination in the pursuit of our dreams brings confidence. The water takes whatever shape it's poured into. So you can direct where the energy goes, and you guys are water. The talisman power says, harness the power of this card to direct your focus. Use it to purify energy or create a balance between body, mind, and spirit. Envision the water lifting in the air. To strengthen the belief, you can pour water from one glass to another a few times to see the visual manifestation of nature's balance. And it says energy flows where your focus goes. Ooh, energy flows where your focus goes. Yes. Okay. So I was talking about your actions being observed and other people's actions being observed. I feel like Spirit wants you to maintain a balance when it comes to your reactions and responses to situations. They want you to stay balanced in those aspects of your thought process. Right? I feel like they also are bringing significance to not beating yourself up so much, because I think that you guys are in a place where you know that karma exists. Like, I feel like a lot of you guys understand what karma is, but it's like not necessarily about you or the other person. It's just about the energy you put out being received back. That's karma. Okay? The yin and the yang, the balance, all of that stuff. But I think they want you to focus less on like critiquing yourself so heavily and focus more on being grounded in the moment to be sure of yourself. Because if you're grounded in the moment and you're sure of yourself, then your intentions will come from a completely pure place. Okay. Let me think real quick, because I also feel something when it comes to... It could be a situation where this is about karma to a certain degree, the balancing out of the universe. I was just having a conversation with my friend last night about how things are changing in the world, and that basically there's going to be a lot of imbalance that's being balanced. You see what I mean? So even within aspects of yourself, you have to be mature if you really want to grow. And you have to understand that there may be parts of yourself that have been out of balance. And it's going to probably be a little uncomfortable to put those parts of yourself back into balance. But it's not unnecessary. It's something that has to be done in order for you guys to really elevate to the level that you want to be. So when it comes to you observing that happening and kind of like being inside of yourself, grounding yourself, being in your skin, but also having a bird's eye view and a higher perspective, I feel like Spirit wants you to understand that the same way you gain a higher perspective of yourself and you understand more as time goes on about yourself and about situations you've been in, is the same way that Spirit sees you as you're going through it. Because you can only do what you can with what you have in the moment. And I think that a lot of you guys have really been in situations where you wish you would have made a better decision, or you wish you would have done things differently. And you kind of have that experience of hindsight being 20/20, but you're taking it to a place where you could be very critical or judgmental of yourselves. And Spirit doesn't want you to be that way, because the same way you see the bigger picture now and you're, wiser, is the same way that they look at you when you're going through it. So now that you're wiser, it's like, yes, you could dwell on shoulda, coulda, wouldas, but that wouldn't help anything. What would be more beneficial is for you to take those lessons and then apply them to the next steps of your journey, the next portion of your journey. That's what they see when they watch you experience these things. Because when your spirit team watches you experience these things and make certain decisions, they know that you don't know. So it's like they're watching over you as a covering of protection to make sure that you are safe while you're experiencing these things that could be kind of dangerous or, insecure, so that when you do come out on the other side, you won't necessarily beat yourself up, but you'll have more of that wisdom of understanding. Also, when it comes to seeing other people's faults, understanding and empathizing where they come from, but also not trying to dwell too much on those people's actions, more so finding happiness, because that was what was at the bottom. More so finding happiness in the fact that you see clearly, rather than lamenting over the fact that you were blind. Baby, okay? Can we say that again? Finding happiness in the fact that you see clearly, instead of lamenting over the things that you did not know when you were blind. Okay, let's get into it, Spirit. Come on, Spirit. Stop playing with them. Now, I've never read the happiness card, but that's the message that I'm getting intuitively. So let's go to mindfulness. I think that your spirit team is really proud of you. I mean, I know they corrected me. They said they are very proud of you. I need to know. It's not just you guys, it's me too. We're all going through this together. We're all navigating through it together. They are very proud of us. They are very proud of us. You guys have made progress. And even if it's the babiest of the baby steps, you guys are taking steps forward. And I feel like it's going to cause a great deal of improvement in your life. And you're building this momentum that's about to start snowballing into this huge avalanche of abundance and blessings. And you just got to get ready for it, baby. That's all I'm going to say. Mindfulness says there's a lot of beauty in the stillness of the mind, allowing ourselves to be present in the moment and not worry about how things could have been. Oh my God. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Y'all know I don't be knowing. I just be saying. What did I just tell y'all? You know? Okay. Let me start over because I just got sidetracked, child. There's a lot of beauty in the stillness of the mind, allowing ourselves to be present in the moment and not worry about how things could have been or what we could have done better can open our minds to the treasures of what we have to be thankful for. Isn't that confirmation, y'all? Okay. With great patience and perseverance, which is the word of the day, we can accomplish anything. It's best not to rush into action or judgment too quickly. Often, patience is not about how long we can wait, but what we do with our time while waiting. We can learn to be grateful for every moment of our day, even when we feel stuck and things don't go our way. Like the praying mantis, your mind is filled. Your mind is being filled. Either that's positive or negative. I don't know. Like the praying mantis, staying mindful will make all of your endeavors more fruitful. They typo. Sorry, y'all. One more time. When they do typos, I got to start over. Like the praying mantis, staying mindful will make all of your endeavors more fruitful and meaningful. The talisman power says, use this card when you need to recenter and find peace in the moment. When you have a hard time being patient with yourself, try taking a moment to envision the praying mantis, staying still. Bring your hands to center and focus your breath. Can you locate where in your body your emotions are resonating? Is something tense? What sounds do you hear around you? And it says, I am still. Yeah, the praying mantis is very graceful though. Don't they dance? I feel like the praying mantis dances. So there could be some type of dance that would be significant for you guys to ground yourself and kind of stay centered. Yeah, and then because grounding is at the bottom. So yeah, I am still. Oh, there goes grounding. And then what did equilibrium say? Energy flows where your focus goes, right? And grounding says the anchor in this card represents grounding and stability. A long-awaited relationship, position, or financial compensation will become permanent. You can now ease your mind and focus on the desired security. This card can mean finally seeing the light after a challenging period. Isn't this beautiful, y'all? This shit is magnificent, okay? So finally seeing the light after a challenging period. The stormy weather is over, and you can now adjust to the new steady pace in life. Don't be afraid to take a chance, but choose the option with long-term beneficial results if the opportunity arises. So yeah, and then when we were looking at the mindfulness card, didn't it say it's best not to rush into action or judgment too quickly. Often patience is not about how long we can wait, but what we do with our time while waiting. So there could be a situation that you guys are dealing with that popped out to me because it's like perseverance. You've been persevering through something and it's been difficult and challenging, and the storms create a lack of vision to where you can't really see where you're going, which I feel like could have caused insecurity within you that may have multiplied into fear, which could have definitely been a catalyst to you making foolish decisions or making rush decisions before you were ready. So Spirit is basically saying that you are either coming into a time where you're feeling more grounded and you'll have more clarity, or there's a situation where that's what you need to focus on so that you don't make a decision that would be too hasty, okay? Now, for the anchor, the talisman power, it says, use this card when you need grounding or stability in your fast-paced environment. This card can also offer spiritual grounding when emotions are running wild. Look at the card and the picture. Look at the card and picture the anchor slowly moving through the water and reaching the ocean bottom. The light coming from the lighthouse shines brightly to show you that you have nothing to fear and you are finally home. I know I am safe and secure. That's beautiful, y'all. These cards are dope. Things are balancing out. And I feel like it all depends on you and how balanced you are. It's like the King of Cups. That's what I'm seeing, like the traditional King of Cups. When he's in the water on his throne and he's not jumping around and, you know, panicking and doing the Home Alone face. He's not doing any of that. He's just chilling on his throne because he knows that something is going his way because of the fact that he's maintaining his composure. He's keeping his composure. I want to use these career cards. Let's get a few oracles from this deck, you guys. Again, y'all don't forget to like the video, subscribe, donate to the building fund if you can, you guys. It is greatly appreciated and helpful at this time. I promise you, your funds are going to a good cause. Listen, y'all give me 2 pennies to rub together and I'm going to come up with something, okay? I'm just letting you know. It ain't no bullshit over here. Okay, let's see. What else for Pisces when it comes to these messages, Spirit? What else do you want Pisces to know at this time when it comes to these messages? Ooh. Yeah. Slow down. Magic. You have the power now. Use your magic to attract what you want into your life. The sky is the limit. Ooh, that's clear. That's clear. That's clear. Oh, bitch. Y'all, look at what's at the bottom of the deck. These golden dice. Roll the dice. Time to put yourself out there. You are hiding your talents, and it's time to take a risk and step into the spotlight now. And then there's a star on top of this, and then you have that, what is that? Isn't that like the sacred geometry? Crazy. Yeah. And then at the back, the future. Plan for the future while living in the present. You are always supported by spirit. Your psychic abilities can bring you prosperity. Yeah. So your spirit team is watching over you as you're making these decisions. And they know that you don't know everything, but they're giving you little hints and clues and confirmations that they want you to use and take with you as you make choices. And I feel, honestly, for a lot of you, you're picking up on it. I feel like you're picking up on it. They're like, okay, is Pisces going to pick up what we're throwing down? And I feel like a lot of you are beginning to get more clarity and be able to pick up what your spirit team is throwing down. You know it's about to be time to pull the trigger on something, or you know it's time now for you to pull the trigger on something because you've been doing a lot of work towards whatever this is, or you've been kind of creating a lot of energetic momentum. It may not appear that way in the physical, but like I was listening to one of the readers who I respect online, and she was like, you have to remember sometimes that you can't look for life in death or something like that, or you can't look to find life through death, meaning like things that we see around us that have been basically results of prior manifestations can't be used as like a compass for what we're manifesting in the future. Basically, what we're manifesting in the future hasn't yet materialized. So if we're looking at the current moment and we're looking at our 3D surroundings to kind of gauge how our manifestations will look in the future, it's kind of like setting yourself back, because you're taking your, foundational beginning, or you're taking your compass's grounding point from something that's already kind of being cycled out. I hope y'all get what I'm saying. Let's get one more. I think that's because I think Spirit wanted me to tell you that because they don't want you to be upset. Like, again, this is also talking about perseverance and implementing steps to where you stay grounded enough to continue this momentum and feel excited and motivated about moving forward and continuing to take the steps that you need to take, because they see that you're making progress and they don't want you to stifle yourself or stagnate yourself by looking at like your current surroundings and not realizing that you're making progress. Okay. Can I get one more card for Pisces, please? Thank you. Moving up. Moving on up to east side, to a deluxe apartment in the sky. Moving on up to the east side. We finally got a piece of the pie. Listen, I tried to figure out what they were saying. Was that a Dave Chappelle skit? No, that was Good Times. But that's funny though, because she was like, fish don't fry in the kitchen, beans don't burn on the grill. Took a whole lot to trying just to get up that hill. And listen, all those shows back in the day, like Different Strokes, Good Times, The Jeffersons, like they had long intros with songs and everything. And I just thought about that Dave Chappelle skit where they was doing a skit like it was Jeopardy. Do y'all remember that? I'm gonna post it on the community tab if I can find it. But they was doing a skit like Jeopardy, and the question was about the good times, and it was the part where they was like hanging in a chow line. It's like they played the song up until hanging in the chow line. I swear to God, I've never known what they said, bro. I used to watch all of those shows as a kid. I never knew that they said hanging in the chow line. And I swear to y'all, I learned it from Dave Chappelle. If Dave Chappelle don't, man. And they were like, the dude was asking a question. He was like, finish this lyric. And then they said, and somebody in one of the contestants was like, handing in a jar. Bitch. Jesus. Okay. Why my spirit team be so goofy? They be wanting us to laugh. Okay. Child, I cannot. Hanging in a chow line. Okay, I'm done. That's it. Okay, wait. Okay, so we got moving up. You are increasing your power and status. You may get a promotion or move to a better home or office. You climb the ladder of success. Period. Definitely. Because definitely the Moving On Up song in the Jeffersons was about them moving to the east side. So some of y'all might be moved to the east side. Or some of y'all might be moving to a different side of town than what you're on. Or you may be staying in the same like city, state, or country, but you could be moving to like a nicer neighborhood or a nicer home or a nicer apartment. But you're creating this. You have the power now. You can literally, the sky is the limit. And look, the Eiffel Tower is basically kissing the sky right there. At the bottom, you have strategy. You need a step-by-step plan of attack to reach your next level. Get the advice of someone who is already where you want to go. Yeah, I think this also sometimes signifies that mentors are going to be coming into your like spatial awareness. Okay, and then you have guidance. Divine forces are showing you the way to go. I told y'all. You are discovering another piece of your destiny and your purpose in life. Period. So yeah, they're guiding you on what the right strategy is when it comes to taking this leap of faith, when it comes to taking whatever risk this is. They're showing you the right strategy in the situation. Do I want to use this deck? I don't know. I'm going to use this one. Ain't we lucky we got them? Do, 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 do. Good time. Not hanging in the child line. Because listen, I always thought they were saying, hanging in the drawer. I'm going to try to find that Dave Chappelle skit. Lord have mercy. What else does Pisces need to know, Spirit? What else? Caution. So proceed with caution. There is something that you have to be very strategic about. I really feel strongly that I think we talked about this, where there's a narrow pathway of success and you're walking the line. Maybe Walk the Line. You might want to watch that movie, Walk the Line. Toxic family. And transformation. Things are changing in your life. So you need to watch out for a toxic family member that may have an issue. Let me get a thumbnail, y'all. There's a toxic family that has, you know what? Let me put this in there too. There's a toxic family member that has an issue with the way that your life is transforming right now. They may be trying to cause some type of chaos, upheaval, negativity. Okay. This could be literal blood relatives, or this could be people who you consider to be family or people who you hang around right now. Okay, what else? Ooh, excuse me, y'all. I just ate. What else does Pisces need to know? Big black magic. Someone has been using black magic. Someone has been using dark magic. If this is you, Spirit is cautioning you, but I don't think this is you. I feel like this is that family member or someone in your general energetic vicinity. Okay. Manifest. Your desires are within reach. Yeah, you're supposed to have been already had whatever you're working for, that you keep feeling like you have to fight the good fight and fight this uphill battle, and you up a creek without a paddle and all the other euphemisms. You should have already been had this. Because you're going through this transformation. It's like somebody's trying to stop you in the midst of this, but they can't stop you because it's all right. Because that's going to happen anyway. One thing we got to understand, if we're going to be that star energy, if we're going to have that star power, Pisces, we're going to have to understand it's always going to be a motherfucking hater somewhere, twiddling their thumbs, screaming like that little child just did, getting upset because the transformation is happening no matter how much they try to stop it. We're just going to have to understand that and accept it so that it doesn't distract us any longer. You remember when I just started talking to y'all and the equilibrium card came out and I said the owl is significant because everybody is being observed in this situation? These people are being observed too. Don't ever get it fucked up. These people are getting observed too. And they are being watched when it comes to the ways that they've continuously tried to block your manifestations, because the things that you're trying to manifest are connected to a higher power. It's connected to a higher vibration or plane of existence. It's connected to higher beings that want for whatever you manifest or whatever you're working towards to be successful, because it's going to create balance and betterment for the collective. So don't ever think twice about the fact that these people are going to get their comeuppance, okay? For sure. Wow. Toxic family again and romantic thoughts. What the fuck is that? Some of you have toxic family dynamics where your family members have romantic thoughts about you. I know that shit is dark, but that's what I see. There could also be a person around you who you're dealing with who has a toxic family dynamic. And this could be somebody who's romantically attracted to you. Somebody could be trying to create disarray, dysfunction, confrontation amongst you and your family members. Yeah, you manifested a new job, or you manifested some type of new career. Make sure you cleanse regularly so that you're not stressed out. And that means it's mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically. Keep good boundaries in the situation. Yeah, people are trying to block these messages from coming through during these readings. I really been feeling that because the messages have been so scattered and chaotic. It's like, bitch, if you don't get a life, somebody needs to get a life. Somebody needs to go seek a therapist. I don't know what's going on with that. It might not be romantic thoughts amongst family members for all of y'all, but somebody got that shit going on. And you got a family member who has romantic thoughts about you because they've gone through some type of toxicity in their life. I don't know what that's about, but you're manifesting and you're transforming and you're moving up. And it's a strong family presence that does not want to see you succeed. So they keep trying to create like these situations. And it may not even be something that you may not even deal with these people directly. It could be things that they're saying behind your back or doing behind your back. And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because the spirit doesn't want you to really focus on it because they're basically telling you that they have their eye on these people and they know exactly what they're doing. Okay. But at the same time, you need to be aware of it so that you're not allowing yourself to be vulnerable or kind of like unprotected around these people. Somebody's trying to steal your success, or they're possibly trying to create conflict when it comes to you being successful. And it just comes from a place of jealousy or competition. Somebody sees you as competition and they want to keep competing with you. Really, they learn from you, but they don't know how to handle their emotions. So they're very immature about it and they feel like they have to compete. So what is it that Pisces needs to know when it comes to the near future? Queen of Swords. Can I get one more card for what Pisces needs to know when it comes to the near future? Ooh. All right. We're going to do it like this today, y'all. Death card at the bottom. 9 of Wands at the back. You have the Queen of Swords. Shit. We're going to go this way. Queen of Swords, 3 of Swords, Page of Swords, Justice. What the fuck is this? This is all air energy. Strong Libra energy. Possibly Gemini and Aquarius, Scorpio, and Sag. Possibly Aries as well. There is someone who's spying on you and lurking for sure. I also feel like there's someone who's been watching you suffer and not doing anything about it. You're going to get justice for that. I feel like there's healing from some type of pain or sadness. I also feel like you're seeing clearly the self-sabotage that you've been experiencing. And you're realizing how to fix it. You're realizing how it connects. You're digging up the root cause of the issue and healing that issue. And I feel like you're also using it as motivation and fuel for you to push yourself forward. I am determined. You're using your pain as gain. I also feel like if you don't have any strong air sign placements in your chart, like Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, there's an air sign, possibly like a lawyer or a doctor or possibly a therapist or someone here who is witnessing the abuse that you're facing and they want to help you, but you have to let them in. You have to open yourself, open your heart, even if it might be difficult for them to come in and give you advisement or to give you some type of tools. There's definitely mentors and people who are going to help you with your strategy coming into your life. So it's important for you to follow their guidance because you aren't going to trust it. You feel like you can handle everything by yourself. But what's going to slip you up and trip you up is if you do not let these people come in to help you when it comes to this time of need, because it's like you're basically going to be turning away the guidance and the assistance that your spirit team is trying to bring you. This is the transformation that we saw earlier with this death card. Something looks a lot bigger and badder than what it really is. I don't think it's as scary when you see the full picture as what you're feeling that it's going to be. I'm hearing the big bad wolf. So there could be something about teamwork, and that could be talking about the spiritual support being sent to you. So you have to pay attention to it. Because the big bad wolf, what they say, and I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your motherfucking house down. Yeah. But when the three little pigs came together and they built a sturdy house and they worked together and they weren't scared, they just tried to create a solution instead of panicking. It provided sturdiness and stability so that the wolf couldn't blow their house down. Okay. Now, there's also a house in this deck as well. So some of you may be like me, needing to moving soon. There's something about this transformation that someone wants you to fear that you shouldn't have to fear. It's kind of like with this 9 of Wands. You're going to have to go on the journey, and the journey is going to be scary, but you have to believe and understand what Spirit is trying to tell you. And what they're trying to tell you is that it's not as scary as it looks. And even if it does get scary, we're going to send you the tools that you need to succeed, so you don't have to be afraid, because whenever you come against an obstacle, we're going to give you a resource. But there is someone who's trying to intimidate you and make something look scarier than what it is. There's skeletons here. There's skeletons there. So it kind of looks like someone is trying to make you feel like this transformation is going to take you out, but it's not. And 9 of Wands is a card of perseverance. I feel like you guys are either reaching out more for help and being more confident about reaching out to ask people to help you, or that's what Spirit wants you to do. But with this Justice card, there's some type of justice here that's coming in at the end of the situation. There may be someone who's seeing some type of self-inflicted abuse. I don't know if you're doing that to yourself or if a family member is doing that and you're finding out about it. Or if someone is seeing what's happening to you and they're finding out about it. But what I feel like is very important is the fact that you don't allow something to scare you, because it feels like someone is trying to put you in a place of fear so that you feel backed into a corner or you feel surrounded. What's the Queen of Swords? King of Wands. What's the Queen of Swords? Can I get one more for the Queen of Swords? Thank you. So you got the King of Wands, the 9 of Swords reversed, and the Strength card. I know that's motherfucking right. There's definitely a situation. Ooh, and look at the 9 of Wands back at the bottom again, and the Ace of Wands. So there's definitely a situation that you're starting not to fear anymore. There could be a Leo here significantly, or possibly a Sagittarius or Aries. But there's courage here, and this could be someone else, but it could also be you. So take it how it resonates. It could be a combination of both. But there's strength and courage that you're finding within yourself to tame your inner beast, so that you're not going off the handle and being in this 9 of Swords energy, 9 of Wands energy. But there's also some type of beast that's being tamed when it comes to like a situation you're dealing with, like a challenge you're facing. You are taming the beast, which means you're overcoming the obstacle. Like you're in the midst of it now. I feel like you're on the battlefield. And you're slowly but surely advancing forward to have more of an advantage over your situation. So there could be something about improving your mental state that's going to help like improve other things. Yeah. And I feel like you're finding the strength and the courage to either communicate or to see things clearly. I also feel like there could be somebody who's giving you ideas that's helping you like not feel so stressed or burdened about a situation. You're about to start something new, or you're finally finding the courage to start something new. This is something that you really want to do, something that you feel very inspired about doing, something that I feel like is very creative, but also analytical, something that you're really good at. Like you have a propensity for this, or you have a talent for this. I also feel like people are seeing you as very bold, very strong, very courageous. What's the Three of Swords? Okay. What's the Three of Swords? Yeah. What's the Three of Swords? Can I get one more card, please? Thank you. Look at this bullshit. Seven of Swords, Five of Swords. And then we have the King of Swords. Y'all. Yeah, somebody has been... You know, I feel like somebody has been kind of... How do I explain this? Okay, I'm trying to explain it the best I can, right? These are all swords. So it's all about communication. Verbal communication, nonverbal communication, things that you think about, things that other people think about, written communication, documents, right? Paperwork, all that type of stuff, right? Your mind. Someone's been fucking with your head. Not only do you have all swords clarifying a swords card, but you also had all swords. I mean, because the Justice has a sword, but it's a major arcana. You have all swords coming out at the top and swords here, and you have swords here. Someone's been fucking with your head so bad to make you like afraid to move forward or afraid to move on in a situation. Or it's like they've been messing with your head so bad to make you think that you can't do something or there's no way out of something. Somebody's been trying to make you think that the only way that you have out of something is to like cut your way out of it. And I'm not trying to be funny, but like, you see how she's got the two swords in her chest and then she's taking the Ace of Swords and like cutting her wings off. It's self-inflicted pain or like self-harm, self-mutilation, things like that. Basically self-sabotage. Something that you do to yourself to basically break you down or to hurt you or to diminish your chances of success because you don't see it's like she feels like that's the only way to handle the situation. And you see this person is back here watching. And it's like, I feel like somebody has fucked with your head so bad that you feel in a lot of situations that you deal with, or you felt this could be a confirmation of what you're realizing so you can make a change. But you feel or you felt in a lot of situations that the only way you can overcome the situation is to kind of like cut yourself out of it. Basically, like if you were trapped in a trap, and maybe your foot got caught in a trap and you can't seem to open the trap. You don't have the strength to pry it open. So you feel like the only way out of it is to cut off your foot. But that's not actually true. That's with this Five of Swords and fucking Seven of Swords with this ugly ass bitch King of Swords. Let me watch my mouth because I just bit my lip. Somebody don't want you to talk bad about them. Maybe Spirit don't want you to talk bad about this person. But this some old bitch ass shit. This person has done so much verbally, mentally, legally to try to keep you caught in your head so that it's like you won't leave a situation. Like you would rather live your life with your foot in a bear trap because you would fear leaving the bear trap or cutting your foot off so much. It's like they're trying to convince you of thinking that the only way to get out of the bear trap is either to stay in it and deal with the pain and like suffer, or to like cut your foot off. But Spirit is trying to tell you there's a third option. And I feel like that's the Page of Swords. So let's see. but you didn't know. So it's like Spirit they don't want you to beat yourself up about it, because I feel like you're starting to realize the psychological torture that's being done on you right now. What's at the bottom? Ooh, the 9 of Cups. Yep. That's what somebody did. Whoever this person is, they want you to think that this is the only way out. But this 9 of Cups in this deck talks about a creative way of getting what you want. And realizing that there's help and support closer than you think. That you don't have to rely on this person. Like, I feel like somebody wants you to feel like you have to come to them. You have to rely on them. You have to do what they say. They have to have information about you. They have to be in the driver's seat. They need to be in control of everything you have going on and be in the loop. But no, that's not the only way that you can do something. It's like somebody wants you to think that they're the only solution to a problem, but they're the one who put you in the bear trap in the first place. And it's an air sign, strong Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, possible Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, maybe a Scorpio. What's this Page of Swords? Yep, Knight of Cups. What's this Page of Swords? Thank you. Thank you. Okay, what did I say? So you're coming up with a creative solution. You're coming up with a I want to say creative, informative, off the wall, abstract. That's the word. You're coming up with an abstract solution for a problem that someone tried to make you think was impossible to solve. Or someone tried to back you into a corner to make you think that you would never get out of it. Someone really thought that they had you in their trap. And you're going to get out of this trap, and you're not going to have to cut your foot off, and you're not going to have to suffer through it, and you're not going to have to come to them for help. And it's going to have them defecating in their underwear. That's the nicest way that I can put it. If you don't know what defecation is, it's shit. They're going to be shitting their pants. Okay? Because you still decided to persevere through this fear, and you're working on something that you're creatively culminating. It's like an abstract idea. Something that I don't think this person thought that you would think of, because they didn't think of it. Because they think they're the smartest person in the world, but they're not. Yep, 6 of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles. You've learned from the past. You're definitely taking this from the past. And I feel like you're realizing that someone is trying to intimidate you with fear. So it's like making you calmer and more peaceful. And it's making you less afraid because you've identified that someone is trying to intimidate you with fear. And you're not going for it. I feel like you're working really hard on something with this 8 of Pentacles and those little storks or whatever those things are. It shows me that, like, you're migrating forward, like things are moving forward. Birds are definitely on your side because you see she's holding a bird, the birds are there, and he's holding the eagle. There's also a crow at the top of this card. There's something about your work that is helping you get out of a situation, or there's something that you're working on that's helping you get out of a situation. I also feel like there's somebody who tried to intimidate you at work. So it could be it could be a coworker, but it could also be a family member that may have tried to isolate you or make you feel like a black sheep in your family because of what you do or something like that. I'm just throwing out things. Like, basically the premise of this is it's like somebody was giving you something in the past or doing something for you in the past to keep this perpetual mindset. Y'all hear that truck backing up? They wanted to keep you in this perpetual mindset so that you wouldn't be creative or you wouldn't find your own way out of a situation. It's kind of like somebody helping you, but really they're hurting you. But I feel like this person knew that by helping you, they were hurting you in some way. So they did it on purpose, and they specifically helped you at certain times, but they specifically decided not to help you at other times. Because this person thinks they're so smart and they feel like they're God and they feel like they have to teach you a lesson. Sounds like a man, sorry. Maybe your ex-husband, ex-wife, could be your brother, could be your baby mama, baby daddy, could be your father. But it feels like it's someone who's like your same age, but they were doing something maliciously to prey on your inner child with the Six of Cups, Page of Swords, and Knight of Cups. But you're seeing that with the Queen of Swords. It's like, you see how this fear is gone with the Nine of Swords reversed and the Queen of Swords is here. So there's clarity about this whole situation. It's like, this is what you're gaining clarity about. You're gaining clarity about someone's strategy or their tactic to try to fuck with your head. And you're realizing it so that you can basically break yourself out of the Jedi mind trick or whatever. Now, what's this justice? What's justice for Pisces? Yeah, there's a ceasefire coming. Somebody's not going to be able to speak anymore. Like, I'm telling you, it's something with someone's like vocabulary or what they say to you or the thoughts that they're sending your way. They could be saying negative shit under their breath about you. This person could literally go to sleep at night and whisper spells over your life, thinking about you all the time, saying all this negative stuff about you. I also feel like someone is going to be compelled to tell the truth. So there may be a situation going on where something is happening under oath. Definitely feels like that. Somebody lied under oath. I feel like a judgment is being made in your favor. Something is going to be healed. And that's your justice. What else is this justice card? Oh. Oh, wow. Knight of Swords. I told you somebody lied. Somebody lied under oath. Somebody lied under oath. And I feel like it's being balanced out. That's why the justice is here. Because somebody lied and they did it in a legal capacity, or they did it, I don't know, or somebody lied on some type of paperwork or documents or something like that. It's something legal. It's something involving like a jurisdiction or a court system or some type of legal corporation or building or something like that. But they lied. And now they're going to have to be forced to tell the truth. Yep. I feel like they lied on some type of paperwork, writing something down. And we just saw the King of Pentacles. And the Judgment. And then there's the Queen of Pentacles. What's the Justice? One more card for Justice, please. Nine of Pentacles. Look. Inheritance. Nine of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. Yeah. Somebody wanted you not to get your inheritance, or somebody wanted you to basically be left out in the cold. Yeah, and this is your family member. So this could be your brother, your sister, your cousins, your dad, your mom, your fucking kids, maybe. I don't know. But there's some type of inheritance that you were supposed to get that you did not get. Or there's something that you're able to do that these people are not able to do, and they're insecure about it. So they may have lied on you or made some type of false claims about your abilities or something like that. I don't know. It's something that caused you some type of financial instability. It's something that caused you some type of financial instability or a lack of financial security, or it made something harder for you to accomplish. Like whatever this person said or did, it made it harder for you to accomplish. Like somebody, I don't know, your mom or your dad could have used your fucking social security number when you were a baby. And now you struggle to like get approved for loans and shit like that. And now it's coming back that this is happening. So maybe that stuff is getting taken off your credit. Or like maybe your family had some type of inheritance, a property or a fucking lump sum, and they didn't give you your portion. And now they're getting caught about it. I just want to see. I be wanting to clarify cards, but we've been in here an hour. I just really want to clarify this Five of Swords and this Seven of Swords. And maybe the Knight of Swords reversed. Some of the challenging cards, I just kind of want to clarify them. So y'all be sure to like the video, subscribe, you guys. And if you can donate to the building fund, please do so. If you have a little extra to give, I would really appreciate it, you guys. It only takes $5 or $10 from each of you guys, and it would definitely make a difference, okay? What's this Five of Swords? Strength. Yeah, and then the strength is over here. Someone didn't want you to find this strength or this courage. They were breadcrumbing you. That's what I was saying. It's like they were only giving you just enough to keep you in a subservient position, or they were only giving you just enough to keep you from evolving and transforming, to keep you from asking questions. They were holding back from you, and they were only giving you just enough so that you would be like that hamster on a wheel, pretty much. What's the Seven of Swords? Nine of Wands. Boom. Yeah, I just feel like this was this person's strategy. Judgment and the Three of Swords. Yeah. I feel like you're realizing this strategy. I feel like that's just what it is. What does Pisces need to know about this King of Swords? Oh, this truth is coming out. Bad news. This person is either bad news or the truth is coming out. There's some type of theft or a lie or deceit or betrayal that I feel like is being discovered by an authority figure of some kind. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. This is allowing you to have this new beginning because they got you fucked all the way up. That's what your ancestors said. What's this Nine of Wands right here? King of Wands. Damn. So Sagittarius, Leo, out here very strongly. Possibly Aries. Taurus, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, strong Libra. Six of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody wanted you to be afraid to move on or move forward or feel like you weren't ready or didn't have enough. That's exactly the bear trap analogy that I was talking about, though. What's this King of Wands over here? Empress. The Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups. We done seen all the aces, y'all. Because somebody knows the truth about you. And I feel like they're in love with you, but they're abusive. Yeah. Maybe you had children with this person in the past. This could have been your mother, your father. Some of you may be getting inheritance from a father figure or a mother figure, and someone didn't give it to you, or they controlled it, or they were giving you bits and pieces. Like, I'm kind of thinking of a situation where, like, my dad is always like, I never wanted it to happen this way. And, you know, he talks about leaving me stuff when he dies and all this other stuff. But when my mom passed away, my uncle had control of, like, my money that was left to me from my mom and my grandmother. And when I was first starting out, he knew I was in an abusive relationship, but he would only give me bits and pieces of my money. And he would be like, oh, well, I'm only going to give you this much. I'm only going to give you that much. But motherfucker, if you would have gave me all of that shit, maybe I wouldn't have had to sit in that fucking relationship for 4 years, almost 5 years, getting fucking abused every single day, having my mind twisted all up into fucking mush. So you part of the problem too, goddamn. You get what I'm saying? So it kind of feels like a situation. Yeah, Eight of Swords. You see what I'm saying? Somebody was restricting your movements. Somebody wanted to restrict your movements in a situation. And I feel like all of that shit is coming to the surface. Like, all this shit is coming out. What's the strength? Six of Swords reversed and the Ten of Cups. Yeah, family. Someone in your family was trying to hold you back. They didn't want you to move forward. And I feel like they wanted some type of inheritance for themselves. Or somebody, listen, I'm telling you, it could be a situation like my uncle, right? He's old. He's stuck in his ways. He's also a product of, back in the day, African Americans discriminated against and all this other type of stuff, right? But he also has misogynistic thoughts as well. So it's kind of like, okay, even though he may have been thinking that he was doing the right thing, there were times where his pride and his ego got in the way of actually being a solid foundation or support system for the person who he was supposed to be taking care of. I know I'm not an easy person to deal with, but at the same time, my mother, when she passed, entrusted him to take care of me. But because of his pride and ego, instead of raising me in the way that she may have wanted me to be raised and allowing me to have the freedom to choose, he wanted to force me to do what he wanted me to do all the time in every situation. And my members know. I told my members, I think I told y'all too, in this whole situation right now with my landlord, instead of like offering some type of support, he asked me, well, would I consider moving back in with my ex-husband? What the fuck? After you see he's not paying any child support and you see he doesn't do anything for me to take care of his kids, you see he tries to financially manipulate me, that's your fucking suggestion? That's why I'm asking y'all for donations now, because that's the shit I'm dealing with. So it's like my analogy in this situation, which I know it sounds like I'm talking about myself, but it is very relevant. It's because of the fact that it's like, when I told you that everything that people are doing is being witnessed, everything that people are doing is being seen, what you need to do is focus on what you're doing. You need to focus on that Ace of Wands, that Ace of Swords, that Ace of Cups, that Ace of Pentacles. You need to focus on what you're being guided to do, because you're being given by your spirit team that narrow pathway of actions that you can take in order to get out of your situation, in order to move through your situation thoroughly and efficiently so that you can persevere through this bullshit. But everybody is being watched. Your actions are being watched and others' actions are being watched. And even if you're only guilty by association, it doesn't mean you're not still guilty. Do you see what I'm saying? If a motherfucker is culpable, they are still going to be held accountable. Okay? King of Pentacles. You see what I'm saying? Somebody tried to cause some type of burden or blockage. I don't know if it was your father, your mother, your brother. I don't know who it is. It's a family member. Feels like a masculine, to be honest with you. Like your grandmother or your mother or your aunts. It feels like a feminine family member gave you something. And this person knows that this person gave you something, but they want to make it hard for you to get it, or they want you to work for it when it already fucking belongs to you. And that's what I was saying in another reading. I can't remember which one it was. Somebody's going to make you seem or think that you have to work for something that already belongs to you. You don't fucking have to. It belongs to you. They're trying to make it hard for you to get it. What's this King of Wands over here with this Nine of Wands? Yeah, the King of Pentacles. That's exactly who it is. Somebody making it hard. Strong Taurus energy. Strong Taurus energy. Leo energy. Aries energy. Sagittarius energy. Libra energy. Possibly Virgo. Scorpio. I'm getting angry. Let me calm down. Yep. But you see through this shit. Now you're starting to see, okay, it's kind of like you're walking through a haunted house. And at first it's scary, but then it's like for you can see through all of the fake cardboard ghosts. And they don't look like ghosts to you anymore. They just look like cardboard. What's this Knight of Swords reversed? Ooh. Bitch, 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 bitch. I'm telling you, the Wheel of Fortune. Ooh. I also feel like someone is getting caught in court because their story keeps changing. They can't keep up with the lie. First they said this about you. Now they're saying this about you. Then they're going to say something else about you. And the judge is like, okay, so which the fuck is it? I also feel like you're going to start hearing from someone less and less. They're going to talk to you less and less. And that's your sign that things are shifting and changing. And that something may be going on underneath the surface that you don't see. Ooh, the Magician. Some type of action that you're taking is shifting a situation or a dynamic. And it's causing whatever these lies, and my throat just got choked up. I almost choked. It's causing whatever lies that are being told. Somebody's choking on their lies. They're choking on their lies. I feel like you're going to be feeling more powerful because this person can't say anything. Like something about this person talking to you has been banned or restricted. I don't know if it's a restraining order. I don't know if it's a protection order, but there's something about, or if it's just a spiritual restraining order or protection order, but they're choking on their lies and they can't say anything because now whatever this is backfiring or something is happening to where they can't say anything anymore. You're starting to realize how much power you have in the situation. Now we see the Queen of Pentacles again. The King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles came up in both decks. The King of Swords and the Queen of Swords is out here. And then we have the King of Wands twice. So it's always been about taking your confidence away from you. It's always been about taking your courage away from you. That's what it's always been about. Making you afraid to take action and take the steps that you need to take. But obviously the Knight of Cups is here with the Page of Swords. So whatever this abstract idea is that you're coming up with is creating a solution to a problem, and it's causing the momentum to start, moving forward. What's the Four of Swords? Oh, wow. You're seeing it clearly. Yep. Judgment. I was like, which one do I take right off the top? Ooh, Eight of Pentacles and the Devil. You're seeing clearly, and now you're working. Now you're building. There's a lot of growth. There's a lot of good work that's getting done as well. You're very proficient. There's a lot of progress being made. And the more progress you make, the more clearly you're starting to see things. And the less visibility that this person has, or the less, communication or access that they have. Yeah, Five of Cups with the Nine of Coins, the Death card, and the Five of Pentacles. Look at that. Yeah, somebody was being greedy and trying to take everything for themselves. They were being really greedy. But now the situation has changed and they regret that. Somebody regrets it bad. Either you're not going to help them in whatever endeavor that you have going on, or they're getting caught up for this. King of Cups, Four of Wands. Yeah, you're getting this anyway. And now, not only do they not have access to you, but they also don't have whatever they tried to steal from you, which makes it a double whammy of disappointment. What's this Nine of Wands over here with the Seven of Swords? Yeah, Knight of Cups. That's what it is. They wanted you to be feeling trapped, backed into a corner, without any options. But there's either someone coming in giving you options, or your spirit team is opening up your mind to see clearly the fuckery that's going on, so you have options and you don't have to depend on this person doing stupid stuff. Somebody wanted you to make a decision quickly, or they wanted to try to manipulate your choice, but I feel like you still were patient. You waited, you took your time. What's the Strength with this Five of Swords? Two of Wands. Yep. Four of Pentacles and the Sun card. Yeah. I feel like you decided to hold off or to wait on something. Or you may be collecting evidence as well on somebody. Sounds like somebody's about to get their ass whooped. They're choking on their lies, y'all. They're choking on their lies. You got the Seven of Swords twice, King of Wands twice, Strength twice, Five of Pentacles twice, Nine of Wands twice. We saw the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles twice. Two could be significant as well. February. You got the Two of Wands. Ooh, karmic spying. You got the Two of Wands and the Two of Swords out here. So there's a karmic energy spying on you. They're overthinking now. I told you they tripping. Convoluting the facts, which means they probably lied under oath or lied in some type of documentation. Justifying staying together, stop obsessing and act. Yeah. I think that's what somebody wants you to do. It's like they want you to be obsessed about a situation and then question being obsessed so that you can act irrationally or you can take a risk that you don't really need to take. It's like a mind fuck. It's like sometimes they make you question yourself to where you hesitate too much. And then sometimes they intimidate you or try to make you afraid and fearmonger you so that you make a risky decision that's foolish. But then when you're not sure, it's like you're backed into a corner because I don't know if I'm making an irrational decision too quickly or if I'm being too cautious and procrastinate. You see what I'm saying? You see how that mind fuck goes? So you never know what's the right choice to make. You always question it because you always think that you're doing something too soon or you're doing something too slow because they made you question whether or not you know when to make a decision. And that's being taken care of. Talking to friends. Habits. Yeah, this is a habit. So somebody's hanging on to you because they can't let you go. I don't know why, but it's probably your energy, whatever. But they're trying to hang on to you. Now they're beginning to overthink the situation. The clearer you become, the more clear-headed and clear-visioned you become in a situation, the more confused someone else is getting. And that's what they get. That's justice. That's judgment. That's the wheel of fortune. That's fucking karma. Insomnia. Look, somebody can't sleep. I feel like that's supposed to be upright because all the other cards in the deck are upright. Harping. Won't let go of the issue. Dwelling on the past. Need to release the anger. Distance. Emotionally unavailable. Stand back from things. Get a new perspective. Yeah. Somebody can't see the bigger picture because they're so fixated on blaming you for the problem or making you out to be the enemy. They can't see. I feel like talking to your friends, talking to your supportive people are going to be that's going to be healthy or helpful for you in this situation. Okay? What else does Pisces need to know when it comes to this situation? Man crying. What else does Pisces need to know? Big heart. So somebody with a small heart, or it says they truly mean well. It's just not meant to be. The love you had is real. So the love you had is fake. They don't mean well. And it was meant to be so that you could learn from the situation. What else does Pisces need to know? Coping. So there's a man here that's frustrated, stressed out, drinking, smoking, stressed, can't sleep because they understand what's going on, but they want you to have that stress on you because the more you take care of yourself, the better you treat yourself, the worse it's going to get for this person. And that's basically a ricochet backfire of whatever they did. So, oh well, don't feel bad. Don't not take care of yourself because you don't want this person to suffer. They can suffer. They can definitely suffer. They deserve to suffer. And I'm not saying it in a mean way. I'm saying it because you shouldn't have been fucking with people. What else does Pisces need to know? Can I get one more card, please? Playing games. See what I'm saying? Because they were playing mind games with you, putting you, like, because this coping card is basically the Three of Swords right here. It's you basically doing self-deprecating things to cope with whatever stress that they put you under. So it's like if you have any type of conditions, I'm not a doctor, lawyer, or psychologist. This is for entertainment and entertainment purposes only. Fuck. Listen, if you have been struggling sleeping, if you've been smoking, if you have bad habits, or you have some type of mental disorder or anxiety that you've developed because of this person, it's literally reversing. And everything that they tried to put on you is being placed onto them, even if they don't have the same habits. If you developed a drinking habit or a smoking habit or a shopping addiction or something that you're working on and you're trying to take care of yourself to get better at, or at least understand where it comes from, and you're starting to do the self-care that you need to improve, even if this person doesn't smoke or they don't drink or they don't have those type of habits, they're going to have the effects of the habit because that's what they did to fuck with you. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm not wishing anything on these people, but what I'm telling you is that if they tried to put you in a position where you were going to get some type of, disease or condition because of what they do, like if you have a fear of crowds or anxiety, or you feel like you're being watched because they stalked you, you know what I mean? It's going to be a mental disorder that develops in their psyche without even doing the thing. Like they might develop, God forbid, I don't wish it on anyone's spirit, but you want me to explain it. They're telling me to still explain it. So if you smoke cigarettes because this person stressed you out, they're going to be the one to end up getting cancer. It's that type of situation. Or if they fucked with your money and your finances, I'm not saying you should be happy about this, but it is what it is at this motherfucking point. But it's like if they stress you out with your finances and you ended up being in financial turmoil to where you lost out on financial opportunities, or maybe you were in a very impoverished situation, even if they have a good job, they money gonna get fucked up. Look, losing patience and scanning the scene, title card. Spirit is losing patience with this person and the games that they're playing. So that's why they want you to know to be mindful. Be mindful of the thoughts that you have, whether it's yours or whether it's not. Be grounded, be happy, and understand the balance that's happening in the universe right now, okay? What is the advice for Pisces when it comes to these messages? Love surrounds you. I'm going to get one more from a different deck. So, yep. Love surrounds you. Card number 10. That's a completion. All of this bullshit is done. There's plenty of fish in the sea. You got more options than you think. And release. You have more options than you think. And they're about to start, really, they're about to start opening up for you more so to where they become more visible to you. So what's important for you is to try to stay as clear-headed as possible so that you can pick up what the universe is throwing down. Okay? And be grateful because they're looking out for you. And try to release any like baggage or negativity that you feel so that you don't take it with you into this next chapter. What is the final advice for Pisces that they need to know? Okay. Focus on what is important to you. Don't give your time or energy to your worries, as this would only amplify them. Focus on what matters to you most. With every thought, you are creating your future. Did I not say that shit? At the bottom you have, you will soon be surprised and grateful for how everything happened the way it did. For you to receive better and greater. It's all adding up in your favor. Trust the process and how things are unfolding for you. And when you hold on to the past, it stops you from living in the present. Release any old hurts or worries or regrets. Commit to being in the here and now. Forgive yourself for where you think you may have been wrong, like we talked about at the beginning. You deserve inner peace. Let it go. And release. So that lines up, you guys, and I hope it helped you. We're getting there. We are getting there. We are getting there. We are getting there. And some of you guys are reaching your finish line before others. We're all on different timelines, but I want you to know that we are all going to get there. And even when I get there, I'm still going to help motivate you guys so that you can get there too. I love y'all. Be sure to donate, okay, to the building fund if you can. Every little bit counts. I really appreciate all of you guys. Like the video, subscribe, put the brains in the comments if it resonated. And remember, Pisces, this is Circle Booze. Bye.